Baba Amando edidi President John Dramani Mahama attempt once again. Mo amunim Baba Amando no mamenkai mo Baba Amando na ye abrantie na okotena social media eka trumu ho asem ede mampanyi ne picture ede fry design e bibitu social media onama o create fake news ewo WhatsApp platforms so aye chi no o sunyane ye frɛ na Baba Amando ono na ye chi ne free sunyane de ne be pie mu onkran ya ye be di na asema later on wa mu ma na be no na wa betwa abo President John Dramani Mahama o se mampanyi Mahama a shameless president. Oye wasema mpenyi Mahama nimguasini na oye penyi bi asebi yu onfere ade sana na asem ne kire ne nyina ne se o say ono tena social media criticize mampenyi Mahama for trumu anase LGBTQ case ho asem ema ye chi no den na saradwa safo nua bema ebo ne nua baatuo ebo ne nua baatuo ma yedi ne nua ba akosi hospital na ye ne surgery a all battle for na life na ya chi no na ya release no na o se ade ye ne hinkurampo ne se ya nchi akofi na o ya nchi no ono a na de no huma police ene san ye dey a releasing later say ya man bail because of that Baba Amando se wagina sa asem no so adi mampanyi Mahama tem say we shameless. The asema wo kan nembra. Quick.
And Mesre, I will try not to be emotional in this video, but Moama kwa mubibia musonfo training no Baba Amando enche mobile member regional communications officer amaya di jumedi Papa Aba na adane NPP now Yura Mahama, I have an article that is coming along with this video. In fact, in the article, the art of a shameless president. I believe, in fact, I know that President Mahama is a shameless president, and I say that without any apologies. And I will defend this anyway, and this is why. In fact, you know, on this app, I informed you, President Mahama called for my arrest. He sent the Ghana police after me for criticizing him and his ministers over LGBTQ. And in fact, I was detained in Sunyani at the Bono Regional Police Command, transported through cities under a very heavily armed police escort. Anyone will pick up. In fact, I was denied bail. I was thrown into prison, police cell like a common criminal. The sirens, the speed of the vehicle was nothing as I've ever seen. But you see, the interesting thing is that this is just for criticizing President Mahama. Imagine what Akufona did. He tried, and the evidence is replete. He tried to kill his own sister. The car that the sister was sitting in was shot not less than 48 times. And there no Sarah Adwasafu is seeking medical care. Ebimo say she been flown out of the country because a friend said pellets of some of the bullets in her skull. She said they're going series of surgeries, battling for her life, and yet Yanchi Akofunampo on one report to them. Reporting we are sense why they am on the bill the same day. Interestingly, the same, identical court, circuit court, remanding me for criticizing President Mahama is one of the courts assigned so Aganti bill to Akofunane, the accomplices, the same day, and yet you want this president. Someone should sit down and pray for President Mahama. And then I'm doing it. Sabinyansani ben amiyentia or mampaninia wonu oslo criticisms far more than say ye kumunipa. Near granting the bail Akufona view. I was thrown in the police cell. And such a man, you think he will ever succeed as a president? That's why he's failing. Because I mean to him defending that President Mahama is a dangerous president. And I'm telling you, go down in history as the worst. In fact, and I say that out of respect. And yes, platform is I will never forgive you. He's a wicked man. I mean, trying. But Dr. Baumia will do the right things. Protect the citizen of Ghana. I mean, saying, you know.
Akwawe won. Hey. Ushana nimkura, ushana nima wasadia yi. Ushana nima wasadia yi. We na ye china na handcuff shanin sema na ose yensuya about JB Dankwano. Na nipa JB Dankwa ye no role model. Nyansa be na infinity maba. Nipa JB Dankwa na ye no role model. Ye bisamu se JB Dankwa na achievement ye dianya na mabia. We no role model ye JB Dankwa. What? Baba Mando, president no body dinu, or a judge, or a police ni, or a lawyer. President Mahama, or ya duma dental court. Me sure say President Mahama ukra dental court order. Me sure so nimbe BSC on ngura order. President Mahama, or ya juma ewa dental court. Huh? Why do you have to blame the president for this? President Mahama on your police ni, on your lawyer, on your judge, on your juma court. Police for na omu akwa final reporting no hunko ma omu no. Sa police for no. President Mahama ka omu. Yes, we understand. Akwa final na suspect. If it is indeed true say onu na ebo ne sister can to awanya de. But why do you move all along, all the way to what? To blame the president, say, a man penguin na ma ya release ya kofida. Na udie ko ka LGBTQ wasem ya chill. Ano no, ya release no. You are blaming the president for this. Yet yana go for the court na BBC and some international media house be. And e bisana about just say we see UT ye galamse protest to Ghana ye chichomo. Who is responsible? So no, and you know a Ghana mrane dealing with them. No akufuado and your police ni on your judge and your lawyer and your more court and the mrane dealing with them only mushi. Yet she appear stadium 2017 the same thing and omukamusa nyakuvaru na chino a Ghana mrane dealing with him. And the other now we are chill. Na ye blame president. More problem. And your mama nipa JB Dankwa ye no role model dear son of a kasa. Baumia na obonedi na Baumia tena krom ha zongo 7 ye bullet youth 7 kuwo mukwa. Baumia dia na Baumia ka fa. We were all in this country. Techima self election ye bonkrofo 82 momu ye na Baumia te kroma. Omo mu ye na dudu na ye gramfo techima ye kumo mututwini ye. Dr. Baumia no advice dia no ka fa. Mo be say kai mon se bo. Mo be say kai mon se. Baumia ne akufo do no say when we protecting for lives no aya waso west wo won hwe ne omkoye wo kaso ye bo obi tuo wo ha ma ne wu koye NDC ni bi kunu tutwini wa ene no mka fa ye election na ma deploy in crofo ye ti krom ha vigilante utimi ko bo wura court e buru judge murefi. And nipa na also protect lives or protect lives bang. Till death, Dr. Baumia be na no encounter chiman saf nipa kumene course no till death. Baumia jina baby and can once have that. Ye bisana hun question krobe doji. Such a man and also be protected Ghana for. Mahama tipa what to say a election under Mahama manipa baku ya boni tuumboda. Wahambida. That is the difference. And it takes a silly person to blame president for this. It takes a silly person. Say ya chimi. Edimeko ko shemu. Say me can LGBTQ wasem. But ya chia kofina de ya release no. Ada ya president ni shameless. President no. Or ya judge ni. Or ya dumo court. Or ya police ni. Yeni IGP, yeni judiciary head, a friends and chief justice ni ho, bafubo ni woni ho. We na or say or person leading Bulu regional communications at the end. We or your campaign say you to man. So man will leaders as our NPP party we prepare to we na that you be do so. Say ye Jimmy Yahua, somewhere like Baba Mandu and a bedi so dachi. Nipa ye be down quiet role model or be president at the end of the way. You see the problem we are facing in this country. God, we have problem.